We're going to have a real stutterer in here. John the Stutterer is coming by.
How's he doing?
Well, I know he used to be on our show a lot, and I even gave him his own talk show. And then abruptly, he kind of turned on the whole show. He got very upset that I guess Ralph is paid more money than he gets paid.
Oh, dear. When did he get the list of salaries?
I don't know, but he heard that Ralph got paid, and he felt he should be paid. He should be at least paid as much as Ralph. I don't know that he's wrong. I don't know how all that works. But, you know, I just thought that John the Stutterer wanted a place where he could talk where I didn't interrupt him.
Right.
Because I got to keep the show moving. And that was my whole thought. I said, look, if you want to really have a say about things, why don't I just give you, like, if I had put him on the phone for an hour uninterrupted, he would have been fine. Instead, I said, why don't you just do it on a good microphone, and I won't be here to interrupt you. And then he wasn't fine. You know, he wanted to be paid a certain amount of money. I guess Tim only had so much money in the budget.
Right.
And I don't even know why we are paying Ralph to do a show.
I didn't know Ralph was being paid.
I didn't either. I wouldn't pay either one of them. Honestly. I think it's a good practice for Ralph if he wants to be on the radio to have a place he can go and talk.
Right.
But, so I don't know that I disagree with John the Stutterer. I guess I disagree only that Ralph shouldn't be paid just like him. And that's it.
So maybe Ralph's salary gets taken away.
Yeah. But whatever. You know, that's the one thing I'm going to say to John the Stutterer. So, okay, so Ralph gets paid. Now you're going to ruin it for him? You know, that ain't very manly.
Yeah, because it's not like John's going to get paid. The most that can come out of this is Ralph won't get paid.
Right. Ralph will have his money taken away. You know. And so so John has no more show here, and then John stopped calling into the show and stuff, and I was like, well, that's a shame. You know, I like John the Stutterer, and he listened because he was a fan.
Right.
You know, he was just a fan of the show, and he liked coming on and getting attention. And all of a sudden, he's just like, you know, now it's like all about the money and everything. And I was just like, dude.
It's like an illness with some of our people.
Yeah. I kind of give him a show. It's like Riley. I gave him a show because why not? I thought it would be funny. And I never even thought we'd have to pay him a dime. I thought he'd be able to go somewhere.
Yeah, I thought he'd appreciate it.
When I select someone and give them a show, it's basically I'm letting you have the audience for an hour uninterrupted, where I don't interrupt you. And you can sell your dumb, you know, website and your trinkets and those little drawings he makes. And I thought, well, okay, he's getting something out of it and I'm getting something out of it. And that's the arrangement.
Somehow he didn't see it that way.
No, he started to see it as a job where we should be paying him a lot of money. And I was like, dude, your show's horrible. You're never going to make money in radio. And if I'm wrong, go prove it.
The great thing is that he always argues that he's making you a lot of money. He's bringing in listeners.
He's making me no money. If he's on the channels or not, it's irrelevant. Honestly, no offense, guys. I love when you're on the channels, and I love when you have an hour to talk to the audience, and I'm happy to do it for you. But I make no extra money from you being on. If all of you went away, I'd still make the same salary. So everyone gets it in their head that there's money to be made here. There isn't. Trust me. And then they get into, well, you make a lot of money. And I go, well, yeah, I do. But you don't. You're a caller. And instead of you calling in, I'm going to select you because you're one of the better callers and you're one of the more interesting callers. I'll allow you to get on the radio and have some fun. And if you don't want to do it, it's fine. Don't get all worked up.
Yeah, but you don't have to stop calling the show, the thing you used to do.
You used to love calling the show. That's what I'm going to say to John the Stutterer. But why would you take that away from yourself? You love it. And if you do, and by the way, I don't think I've suffered without John the Stutterer.
No, I hadn't really noticed that he wasn't calling.
Yeah. It's crazy. I've explained that to Riley 97 times, but he doesn't want to hear it. And he goes, well, that's it, man. You know, I'm going to quit. I go ahead. You're done. Well, I have a contract, certainly. I mean, you won't even pay a motherfucker for basic sustenance. And I'm like, well,
you're keeping him on welfare wages.
I'm like, well, then quit doing the radio show and get yourself a real job, because this ain't a job. This is you calling in from home. In fact, he does it on an ISDN line. He might as well say he is calling in from home. What's he doing? Oh. And here's an opportunity. He used to come on for free on my show and try to sell his trinkets.
Sure.
So I said, here's an hour to go sell your trinkets. Have fun. Holy smokes.
Yeah, every negotiation period, he's up in arms, he's striking, he's going to quit, he's going to take his show somewhere else. Somehow, though, he keeps winding up right back here.
I know.
All right. He's late, he's great, and he stutters. It's John the Stutterer. We're going to bring him in.
John.
Hi, how you doing?
Welcome back, man.
Well, thank you.
I missed you, sir.
Well, thank you. Same here.
Good seeing you again, man.
Well, thank you. Same here.
Tell him.
We keep going on and on with this charade, yeah?
No, I genuinely am.
Well, thank you.
You're one of my favorites.
Well,
right
thank
this
you.
way. So what have you been up to? What's new? What brings you back today?
Well, not much. What brings me back? Well, my initial, admittedly, my intention was completely out of self-interest. One day when I was out after I went for my normal checkup with my hot primary care physician, I met this guy, and he claimed that he could get me an appearance. So, to make a long story short, the appearance didn't come through as is usual in my life. Things don't transpire for the positive. So I figured that due to the fact that I promised Will that I would come on the show, I came anyway. So I'm here, I guess, in a one sense, to update people on why I'm here, and maybe I'll get to talk about my least favorite person, Ralph Snaggletooth Cirella, who gets preferential treatment, is my contention, and also maybe I will get to discuss that lying, rug-headed psycho Trump the Hump.
All right, so John's here.
Yeah, if you want to do some quick stuff on him. I mean, you got the gist of it from this morning from Lange. He hates Ralph. He says he's been going to speech therapy, though. That's new. For like 1.5 years, but it's not doing anything for him. He still, when he has any extra money, he goes to a prostitute, but he won't have sex with them. It's only he'll perform oral on them, and they'll perform oral on him.
That is so weird.
He was pretty late, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he's
late.
half an hour late.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much time for him.
Well, I mean, yeah.
How much time do you need? Does John not think you can get a venereal disease or an STD from going out on a woman?
I don't think he cares.
Yeah.
I don't give a
because
shit.
why would you want to put your mouth where
I don't know.
hundreds of people have been?
What's worse than what he's got now?
Yeah, he's just like, I want to die.
Yeah.
His face could fall off.
Yeah, like I said, John the Stutterer is here. I don't understand his giving up his radio show. I never will. But we used to have a little radio show for him, but he got angry. Hey, John, good to see you. There he is, John the Stutterer.
Okay.
You know, I was saying to Robin this morning, I was trying to figure you out. And I know...
Oh, where is Robin? She's no longer over there.
Robin doesn't like coming into work anymore. She occasionally shows up on an ISDN line.
Oh, okay.
No, she's what, Robin, what should I tell John the Story? He wants an official statement from you. No Robin yet. She will be back. Okay. Maybe. Oh, there she is.
No.
Hey,
what
John.
is that noise?
Hi, Robin. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what that noise is. You hear that?
I hear some
Hold on.
air.
It's not your mic. It's not Fred's mic. It's not my mic. It's John the Stutterer's mic.
Oh.
I don't know why. Maybe it's just broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who cares? I'll just
Wouldn't
put up with
John
it.
get a broken mic?
Yeah, well...
Want to switch them?
All right, switch them out. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, it was annoying the hell out of me.
Thanks.
Oh, much better. Beautiful. Glad I did that. You all right?
Yeah, it's just that I was in a rush to get here, and when I got off the train, I kind of jogged, and I'm sweaty. And
I know you're late. I only have a couple of minutes, so I want.
Well, I got the first train here.
Right.
And as usual, I feel horrible and I look horrible. So.
Oh,
Let's
stop
get
it.
to it. Why is he no longer...
Well, I know why. Let me help John out here for a second, but I want to work through this with him. You know, you used to have a radio show on here, and I thought for a guy who's pretty tortured in life, it was a fun thing for you. And the way I looked at it, and I know you were upset because you found out that Ralph was getting a salary for doing his show. But, you know, leaving Ralph out of it, and I can't explain to him.
I'm not leaving him out.
Well, I'll get to it.
He can't.
But, you know, for you, you're a guy who likes to call into the show. You love speaking to the listeners. The way I look at it is, these shows, I don't care if they're on or not, but for you, I thought it would be fun because you get to speak for an hour without being interrupted by me. You got your thoughts out. You're a caller anyway, so I figured, hey, let John have his hour to say whatever he wants. It's never going to be a money-making proposition. I can't explain to you why Ralph gets paid. I don't even know the answer to that.
Well...
But I don't pay Ralph either. Who cares?
Well, my main argument is this. My main argument, I suppose, if you say that you don't have control over it, I suppose I believe you. I suppose then...
I guess I could have control over it. I should look into it.
The man that I had for Ralph's salary.
I didn't arrange for Ralph's salary.
I suppose the man that I have the most argument with then, of course, is Tim. In the great words of Riley Martin, cheap motherfucker Sabian.
Yeah, but let me say something about Riley.
And what I can't Ralph gets special preferential treatment as he always has.
Let me answer to you. First of all, to follow Riley is insanity. Riley is a maniac, and I'll tell you why. I said to Riley, I think Riley's one of the more interesting callers, as you are. But I said to Riley, look, you keep calling during my show. I can't take all these calls from you. If you want, I'll give you an hour. You can do whatever you want, and instead of calling in to me, you'll have direct access to the audience. You can speak for an hour. You want to sell all your trinkets, you want to sell your website, you want to sell your books, go ahead. Suddenly, he started to believe that he's the reason people are tuning into the channel. I said to him, Riley, if you don't like doing the show, it's like if you don't like calling into the show. Basically, he calls into the show. I said, if you don't like it, don't do it. I'm not. He thinks it's going to be a living and he's going to make money doing this. I said to him, no. I said, whether you're on the channel or not is irrelevant. It doesn't make me a dime. Well, it's the same with you. I did it because you liked it, and you have a miserable life. You live with your parents. You hate everything that's going on. You even, you know, you lick the assholes of prostitutes, which is going to give you a disease. I'm worried about you.
Howard.
I thought you would have been a great outlet for it.
Now, it may not transpire for Riley. He may not become a big celebrity like you. Right. But Ralph won't either. And that
I agree with you.
And that ugly, no talent, snaggle-toothed scumbag Ralph, he should not be getting. And my word to fat Tim is.
But Riley gets paid.
But Ralph should not be getting paid more than Jackie. Riley,
but Tim thinks he's more valuable.
The people on the intern show, he gets special preferential.
How do you know what he makes, by the way? I don't even know what he makes.
But I have heard that he gets paid more than everyone on 101 except for
well, should John Hein get more money than you guys? But John Hein is just one of the listeners I took and gave a show to.
Because John Hein,
why?
Yeah, but
why should John Hein get more?
But Ralph and hardly anyone listens to Ralph's.
But look what you did. But listen to me.
And it is still on the air. Lots of people
listen to what you did.
To Riley and Jackie's show and the intern show and the super fan.
But I don't care about any of them.
They should be very pissed off at Tim because Ralph gets paid more than those people.
So let me answer.
And if you take phone calls, these people will agree.
But let me ask you
Ronnie's show should still be on the air. You should put it as you did with JD. You should put Ralph's show in the hands of JD. You put Ronnie's show in the hands of JD, and Ronnie no longer has the show. Why don't you put Ralph's show in the hands of JD? Okay,
let's say you're right about
because
everything. Why don't you listen to me?
Special preferential treatment.
You've stopped listening to me.
Yeah.
First of all, you're not the program director. You don't make those decisions. By your logic, I should have made the same money that Booker made on K-Rock. I don't agree. Now, look, it's not communism. It's the program director's decision. But look what let's say I agree with you. I agree with you. Some people are better than others. But by your logic, John Hein, so John Hein shouldn't get any money, or Ralph should get any money.
Fans have come, when I go to say my doctor or something, because that is the only.
But let me finish my statement.
Time that I go out and I see people. Fans come up to me and they don't even know when Geek Time is on.
All right, listen to me.
Nobody listened to it, but Tim.
Let's assume
Ralph is a kiss ass, and he loves her, and Tim is a kiss ass.
But let's assume.
And for some reason, everyone around here is afraid of Ralph.
I'm not afraid of Ralph.
Everyone loves Ralph's opinion. Why is everyone around here so afraid of Ralph?
Can I say something?
Ralph is a scumbag.
Can I say something? All right.
He's nothing.
Let's say someone around here thinks Ralph is talented. Let's just say.
But he's not.
All right. Let's say you're right.
Well, you know, there are lots of opinions about talent.
Right. But let's concentrate on you for a second. So what you've done is cut off your own nose to spite your face. So because you don't like Ralph,
I paid $150 for that show. I should
have gotten paid anything.
More people listened to my show than fucking Ralph's show.
Why don't you listen and learn something? Maybe I know something. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I know something. My point is, you should have received $0 You were a phone caller who
and Ralph is too. He should get nothing.
Forget Ralph for a second. You're
and
obsessing
Donald
on
Trump
Ralph.
is a fucking psycho, rug-headed Trump the hump.
Where'd that
He's a wacko.
I don't know.
And you're afraid to say anything about
I
Trump
like
the
Donald
hump.
Trump, and I love his opinions.
Nut. He's a nut.
Whether he's a nut, I agree with Donald Trump on some things, and I disagree.
He's a nut.
And I'm not afraid of Donald Trump.
He's a nut.
Okay. You feel he's a nut.
He is a nut.
See, if you had your show, you could still say
You mean if I disagree with you, I'm afraid? If I disagree with you about Ralph, I'm afraid of Ralph?
When Sarah Palin or Rick Santorum questions Obama's birth certificate, they're nuts. But when Trump the hump says it, he's not a nut.
Didn't I say that he's wrong about that, and it's silly to obsess on that it makes no sense and it ruins his credibility?
And Trump the hump called Santorum a nut. He's a nut too.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I hate Trump.
Okay, fair enough. John,
and he's questioning Obama's. Obama hasn't even raised taxes. Clinton's top tax rate was 40%. Obama hasn't even raised taxes. But to Trump, he golfs with Clinton. He loves Clinton, but he doesn't like Obama. And the reason for that is Clinton is white and Obama is black.
Okay, listen.
Well, John, this is why we gave you a show.
Yeah,
but I should be getting paid more than Ralph.
Yeah, but
and Riley and Jackie should be getting paid more than Ralph. The interns should be getting paid more than
Ralph. But these are your opinions. This is not. You're not the program director.
Fat, cheap fuck.
Yeah, but you're not the program director. So let me get back to you. Forget everyone else. Forget me. Forget the channel. I'm talking about you. Just listen to my point.
Yeah.
My point is, you're a guy who sits at home. You love to have your opinions heard. On my show, I can't give you that much time. I can't. You know, I'm doing a whole show. So I say to you, hey, here's an hour show. Do with it whatever you want. Instead of calling in and getting interrupted, feel free to talk all you want, because I take that and do that for certain callers. So now what you've done is you've silenced yourself. And it's fine by me. I did it for you. I felt it was a great outlet for you. It gave you an opportunity to get out there. I feel you've been shunned. You've been an outcast. You live at home. You get depressed. And when you did
I'm
the show...
a loser.
No, and when you did the show...
I'll never get a woman. No,
but when you did the show, it makes you a winner.
Ship has sailed. My ship...
No, you're a young guy.
And the only way I would do it is if I get paid with that... With that ugly, snaggle-toothed, low-life, disgusting scumbag Ralph Cirella gets paid.
And now who suffers? Ralph doesn't care. You lose, he wins. He won again.
Time's still on the air.
He won again. You used to be able to get on the air and talk about what a scumbag Ralph is, and now you can't. So you've silenced yourself. You've taken away one of the few joys in your life.
I say,
and you lose.
Boycott Geek Time and boycott Trump. And boycott Tim Sabian because he's a prick.
How do you boycott Tim Sabian?
I don't feel Tim Sabian is a prick. He's a friend of mine, and he's a hard-working guy. He's not. And I disagree with you. And if that makes me afraid of Tim Sabian, then I'm afraid of him. I'm not afraid of anybody. But my point is, and I'll always be honest with you, that I feel you've hurt yourself over some misguided sort of, agenda.
And he comes in here and he's screaming a bunch of other people's names. Was he nominated to be their spokespeople?
I don't know. And Jackie's show is better than Ralph's show.
Well, I know the way people feel about Ralph around here, but for some reason everyone is so afraid to come out and say. Everyone seems to be so afraid of Ralph.
Tim tells me.
And they think that Ralph's opinions are so great.
Tim tells me. Well, that's the point. Tim thinks Ralph's onto something with his show.
But nobody listens to it.
You don't know that.
Oh, yes, I do.
How do you know that?
Because people come up to me and they don't even know about this show.
Tim has a way of knowing how many people are listening.
He's done his own independent research.
But I don't even care. So let's say you win. I'll say to you, I'm going to take Ralph off the air. You're now off the air. I'll take Riley off the air. I'll take away these shows from you. Well, you want me to do that?
Ronnie's show off the air.
I did.
Ronnie's
show
should fit.
I didn't think it was good. That's your opinion, but these are my channels. You get your own channels, and you can make the decisions. And I chose you because I thought you had something to say, and it would have been fun to give you an hour. But I don't need to have you on the air, John.
I don't want a show anyway.
Right. You're happy
without it. I just want to play in traffic.
Well,
or jump in front of a train.
Is that why you don't wear a rubber when you're with these prostitutes? And I know you don't fuck them.
No,
you eat them out.
No, that's not the reason. Because it's the only way I can
get off.
To get a woman.
You see,
I can't get a woman without.
I feel if you had had the show and you had something going on, maybe a woman would have been in your future. Maybe you go on Ronnie's block party.
But I have been coming on this show since August 1999.
Right.
I have never had an opportunity to get a woman, or should I say, a good-looking woman.
Right.
You know, the type of women that...
Do fat chicks reject you?
That stud over there gets.
Like you mean Benji?
Yeah.
Can you believe what he's up to? You would love a girlfriend like that.
He's all right looking, you know.
Yeah, but he's not bitter and angry like you are.
But he's persistent.
But I don't come off that way.
You do.
Else. No, I don't. At clubs, I don't. No.
You don't?
No.
The girls don't like him at first, John. See, when you get rejected, you walk away.
It's true. Benji will hang in there till he grows on a woman. That girl was disgusted by him. She hated him. She thought he was ugly and gross like the rest of us do. And he worked his magic on her. Right, Benji?
Yeah, but John, what you just said, I think, was a big mistake. You said at clubs, the girls don't respond to me like that.
Yeah, clubs are the worst. Can you pick up a girl at a club? I can't.
I can't talk at a club.
Me neither. It's the worst.
But I can't even get laid at swingers clubs.
I know. Well, that's pretty bad.
Oh, wow.
It is.
You're living at home still.
Well, yeah.
You're depressed.
I was... I had been for 12 years. I had my own apartment in Rittenhouse Square.
Right.
Yeah, but then my landlord raised my rent and
ruined that.
Yeah.
Well, it just seemed if you could have got more money from the show, maybe you could live in Rittenhouse Square.
Yeah. And one interesting side note, I also, as you may or not recall, one of the health problems I had was severe acid reflux, and last September I had surgery for that, and that's a lot better now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sad for you that you're so angry with Ralph that you ruined your own radio show. I can be sad.
But he's a prick.
Forget. I don't know why. You know what you're like. You're like a guy who has something good going on and then concentrates on what the other guy has, and you become consumed with it instead of saying, "I'm happy with what I'm doing." You know, I'm enjoying doing the radio show. I now get an hour to express my views. It's something fun. It helps me to forget my miserable life. It even gives me contact with people. No, you're going to sit and concentrate on that Ralph.
Yeah, but
I don't spend a minute thinking about Ralph.
But when somebody
then ruin your own life. You're ruining. Ralph is not suffering from your boycott.
You don't miss your show. You don't miss doing your show. You don't miss what it provided for your life.
Because it induced so much anger in me that there were times at the end of the show I felt as though I felt as though I was going to have a stroke.
Right.
Oh,
he get very
because I have
he gets so worked up.
I have high blood pressure and I take a medication for that.
Yes, Bill, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, I just wanted to know, why does Stuttering John figure that everybody feels the same way that he does?
He's being a narcissist. He's saying, oh, I know what everyone likes. I know what everyone thinks.
Well, yeah, it seems like he's coming off as kind of ungrateful.
Yeah, well, I listen, if I'm John, I'm thinking, what makes me happy? Forget Ralph, forget Riley, forget Jackie, forget Rush Limbaugh, forget what, you know. I think John the Stutterer should make more money than Rush Limbaugh. So what? Who cares? I'm not going to sit there.
But when it comes right down to it, I don't even think he could physically do the show.
Yeah, well,
so
he does get upset.
About?
But listen, I feel bad that you're not feeling well about yourself, about living with your mom, and all this stuff. And I thought this was a nice outlet for you. That was my motivation.
Well, back to what Robin just said. My doctors, when I asked my doctor who's hot, my primary care physician, I asked her, do I have to take the blood pressure medication the rest of my life? And she said, probably, yeah.
Right. Well, yeah,
you know,
you're excitable.
She advised me to avoid stressful situations.
Yeah, well, this is a stressful situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. All right, look, I mean, John, I love you.
Well, thank you, Howard.
I'm glad you stopped by today. I'm glad that you came in.
It's good to see you. You look good.
It is good to see you. And you do look good. I know you think you don't, but you do.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry you're not feeling good. And I do wish you would do this show because I thought it was good for you. But if you don't, I understand.
Well, if I can have a meeting with the cheapskate, and if we can work out a more reasonable arrangement, well, then maybe.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
You know, I spoke to Tim. He didn't want to come in and talk numbers, but Ralph gets no preferential treatment and doesn't make any more than anybody else, John. I think you've decided that, but it's not the case.
Yeah, well, John thinks he knows everyone's salary.
Right, he seems to know.
I don't know what they pay Ralph, but according to what Gary's saying, it's pretty much on scale with everyone else.
One last thing, Howard. Why hasn't that phony phone call that Sal and Richard did a few years ago on Ralph, why hasn't that been played?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't funny.
Well, it should be played.
Gary?
You don't know exactly what he's talking about, but if it's not being played, you're probably right. Maybe we just didn't like that, but there's lots
maybe Ralph didn't give his permission. That's possible, too.
That might be the one, Howard.
What?
I think you might be right. I don't think Ralph gave permission. I gotta go listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, John, no conspiracy here. I don't know where you get your facts and figures from on what Ralph's making, but I don't think you're right. But that's up to you. If you want to upset, you're obsessed with him. It's almost like you're in love with him.
Benji Bronk, if he would have stole booze from over there, he would have been fired.
I did steal it.
He did steal it.
No.
Oh, he's done plenty of things he should have been. I can point to every guy in here should be fired, but I don't fire anybody.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyway.
Hey, Howard, can I just, before you go, John, which call are you talking about? Is that the one where we use clips of you to call a guy named Ralph?
No. No. The great Sal and Richard would know. It was a few years ago when they called that asshole.
It is, but I'll work on it.
We'll work on it. All right. Ralph is on your mind. You know that song, You Are Always on My Mind? Ralph is always... I should write a song for you. Ralph is always on John's mind.
By the way, Howard, I thought it was great that you played a clip of the great Yes
with
doing the reworking of the Paul Simon song America. But Yes's version is so much better.
Yeah, I love it.
Expanded, yeah.
I love that song.
And Steve Howe is a great underrated guitar player. I think that that, with the exception of the great Hendrix, that Steve Howe is number 2.
Really? That's very bold.
Because
better than,
Steve Howe is a technical.
You're saying he's better than Eddie Van Halen?
Of course he is.
Wow.
Absolutely. There's Hendrix, there's Steve Howe, there's Clapton, Jeff Beck.
John, I wish we had more time. I got to take a break.
Ask Fred. He knows.
Fred, that's
Where does Eddie Van Halen come on that list?
Fred is afraid of you. Finally, someone is afraid of you.
No. I love Fred.
I have to say Eddie's number 2.
I love Fred.
Eddie is number 2.
I love Fred.
All right. How are you doing? Your health is okay?
Well, yeah, I'm going to Temple University for speech therapy.
Well, how's that working
out? Not well.
No change?
Nah.
1 minute.
What do they use? Like a behavioral thing where you feel sounds in your mouth, or
yeah, stuff like that.
And interrupting.
And techniques and breathing techniques and all stuff like that.
And it doesn't work.
Nah, not so far. But we'll see how it goes on.
I think the less today, much like at the very beginning.
At first, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't hear as much sort of hesitation.
And even now when you're talking, it's
30. So do you think you're doing something differently even here?
Well, I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
I think it might be working and you're not realizing because it's such a subtle, slow change.
Yeah.
Well, it's good seeing you.
Yeah, you same here.
Yeah. And I'll tell Ralph. I don't think you're right about Ralph's salary, but
He's not. You're not. You're really not.
You're not. I don't think.
I know. I happen to know that Tim doesn't have money to pay Ralph more than everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything.
Oh, then
But it is
I'm
funny.
wrong.
But
I'm wrong then, maybe. But I just brought it up.
I like that you think Ralph's a high-paid guy. That's really good.
My man, John.
Yeah.
Are you going to heed Howard's advice? Did anything he said today hit home with you?
Anything hit home with me? Well, I still don't necessarily believe him about that scumbag Ralph. Any advice? No. I think so.
What about not concentrating on others, not comparing yourself to others, not getting yourself all worked up about things beyond your control?
Well, in this case, I don't really think it's appropriate because I think that there is a genuine injustice here. And as I just alluded to or said, I do believe that low-life prick Ralph does get special preferential treatment and has been getting special preferential treatment for as long as he has been Howard's friend and part of the show. And when there's an injustice such as that, such as him being treated better than others, it has to be brought to light.
Will this continue to affect you as far as coming down to the show and you know, giving your appearances, and basically will this keep you from the show, this belief that Ralph is getting preferential treatment and you're getting screwed?
Well, no, it won't keep me from coming on the Stern show itself, but I probably will no longer do the straight talk show unless it can be demonstrated unless I can get more than what I was getting from Tim, and it could also be demonstrated that that in the case that I do get more, that what I would get in that case, that it would be equal to what that scumbag Ralph gets.
You blew my mind, you know?
Well, when no one listens to Ralph's show, and he gets special preferential treatment.
I don't know what you're talking about. How does
he does.
How?
He does. He shouldn't be getting paid more.
How do you know when he gets paid?
Because I have my sources.
Really? Well, okay.
I do.
Wow, well, then your sources.
Actually,
Well,
I do.
let your sources.
Or should I say sources?
Well, that's good. That's
and
good.
Ralph's show sucks. And Riley should be getting paid more than Ralph. Jackie should be getting paid more than Ralph. The intern should be getting paid more than Ralph.
You should go up to HR and see if you can pitch my job then.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I would love that.
Ralph's show sucks.
That's good. All right.
You'd have to make that choice without me.
Right. Daniel Carver I can't go with again because he won and it was despicable to give him all that money.
Right. How about, what's our other Wack Packer's name?
Well, I got to...
The bag, Jeff the Bagger.
Mark the Bagger.
Mark the Bagger.
Mark the Bagger wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Hey, the only reason why we didn't put him on the list is because he's very difficult to get a hold of.
What about Beetlejuice?
Beetle,
I don't know.
You know what? You know, I wasn't sure if you mentioned we're playing for $25,000.
I mentioned that.
Yeah.
25,000.
Artie gets to keep 25 G's, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
unless you want to have Artie play for a fan.
I could give it to charity if you want. I don't care.
Give it to one of our fans.
Yeah.
If you're going to give it to someone.
All right. I'll play for a fan then.
Yeah. Well,
that means nobody's getting the money on the audience.
How do we decide who you're playing for? Why'd you play for Wheels?
All right, that's a good idea.
Who's Wheels?
Wheels is the guy that calls the wrap-up show every day who's quadriplegic or paraplegic?
He's a quad, and I just met him at one of my gigs.
But he's already got a great life.
Right.
He gets to sit all day.
You know what I mean? Well, he gets to sit all day. He probably gets supported by Social Security.
That's a good question. Is Wheels a guy who got money from getting hurt?
I don't know.
He might not need money.
What does a guy like Wheels need money for? Is he getting laid? No. Is he drinking?
Does he need to dress nicely?
No.
All right.
Money might not be an issue in Wheels' life. If it is, I would give it to him.
Does he need one of those tricked out cars so he can drive?
Yeah.
Those cars are like $100,000.
I know.
Wheels implies he already has a set of wheels.
Who's a perfect?
I think that's a wheelchair.
Well, still, it's Wheels.
Who's a perfect guy to play for that we know that?
I actually don't know Wheels. Maybe he is a good candidate. Why don't you look at? Let's get a couple of.
Do we have any hard luck stories?
We got a couple of hard luck. We'll look at some of those.
Yeah, let's read the hardest luck story on the air, and then let Artie play for them.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, Wheels might be Donald Trump for all I know.
Well, a lot of guys
Artie's playing for Donald Trump.
Yeah. Wheels Trump.
A lot of guys, if they have an accident, they usually get a settlement. You know, I don't know what happened with his situation, but
so all right, check into that. It's going to be Artie versus Elegant Elliott and Crazy Alice.
The new Bigfoot.
The new Bigfoot.
And I might remind you that everybody got mad at me for losing to Daniel Carver, and no one got mad at the chicken, who also lost to him.
Sanders?
Oh, the chicken's dead. So don't think he got off easy.
I wanted to eat the chicken as a bit, but you guys wouldn't let me.
That poor chicken, that chicken was living in Will and Jason's apartment, and it was great. We found the chicken in like one of those Chinese, like down in Chinatown. It was about to be slaughtered. You know, it was a $5 chicken that some China woman's going to buy and just to eat. And we found it. We fed it. It lived with Jason and Will.
Got huge, that chicken.
It would peck out the bets that it would take. I think we should have some animal play. I just thought of something, though, too.
What?
You know who Artie should bet against?
Who?
It's the obvious. Dana.
What? No, that's not happening.
What?
That's not happening.
You versus Dana.
No.
Your ex.
She'll have all the firemen helping her with her picks.
No.
Are you still broken up? This is day 2.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm not talking to her every day.
Once a week.
Exactly.
Why would I put myself through that torture?
What's the over-under that you're talking to her, at least between now and Sunday?
I don't know. I think it's pretty done this time.
Yeah, it's done, huh? How come you're so convinced this time?
Nah, it's just, I just have a feeling.
How do you know? Last time you had a feeling.
I don't know. I'm not basing it on anything. I just think it's probably done.
If she calls, you'll take the call.
I guess, but I don't think she's calling.
Artie, it's Dana. Pick up, please. I just want to say one thing. I know we're broken up. I understand that. I just need to tell you something. Good luck with Beer League.
Oh, Day. It's so sweet that you wish me luck with the Beer League. Artie Lange's Beer League.
I love this impression.
Oh, Day.
Sounds like a Scruff the dog or something.
Artie, I miss you. I know we have our differences. But I do want you to do well at Beer League.
Oh, Day, would you accompany me to Beer League?
Did she come to the set of Beer League?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet.
Well, it was in the summer.
Yes,
So.
my Artie was the star. I wanted to see him in his full glory. Artie, why won't you bet me? Why won't you go up against me in football picks?
God forbid I lose that.
You will lose. You're a loser. I'm a winner. I'm Dana. I have a dog. I have a family. I have a home. Men are interested in me. Bet me, Artie. Art.
Yeah, Day.
She's not still the bartender at your favorite place. Is
No.
she? Oh, so you can go back there.
We're so romantic. When I met Artie, he was a raging alcoholic.
You got to bet Dana.
No.
That's the fact.
Wouldn't you like to see her have $25,000?
No.
Why
She
do
could use it.
Why do you keep $25,000 from Dana?
I'd rather give it to Wheels.
Well, if you win, Wheels gets it.
Right.
And if Dana wins,
She gets it.
she gets it.
She don't need it.
She needs 25 G. She's a teacher's salary. That's not
School
fair.
teacher. She wants to open her business.
She'll be fine.
Artie, please. What, did you give her money or something?
No, I'm saying she'll be fine.
Artie, please let me make the $25,000. It would mean a lot to me. I'm Dana. We made love for 4.5 years. Don't keep that.
Tough shit.
Artie.
You already won, lady.
I did? What did I win?
You had Artie Lange for 4 years.
Thank you, Artie. I miss you.
Good luck.
I love you. Even though we can't be together, I love you.
You know you're going to be great.
I'm giving 25 grand to Wheels.
A teacher's salary is hard to get by on. Please.
That's why I'm not a teacher.
Great for me to start my business.
My dog grooming business, Artie. I'm a regular girl, not like those sluts that you are interested
Those
in.
whores.
Those whores.
Yeah. I'd rather give the 25 grand to a whore.
How
about you versus a whore?
Versus a whore.
That would be funny. Go find that hooker that...
Artie against two whores.
Find that hooker that beat me for the 500. As long as they put up sex.
Artie, consider betting against Dana.
No.
It's for the good of the show.
No, I don't know. I don't care.
Artie.
I'm not doing it.
Come on. It's a great bit.
I'm not
Dana would come on.
I am not doing it.
You couldn't just talk for 2 seconds?
No. No, I'm not
She's
doing
just going to, you don't even have to talk to her. She's just going to call in and give her pics.
Something must have happened. His mom must have had a talk with him about how like, he
Really?
needs to protect himself.
it.
and not talk to
Nobody
Dana.
had a talk with me.
Why would you think his mother did that?
His mother talks to him about everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wrong. No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather bet against a whore. As long as the whore puts up sex.
There's an
What if the hooker puts up like 25 grand worth of fucking blowjobs?
Whoa. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
When are you going to get back in the saddle if this is official that you've broken up with Day?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't have anything marked on the calendar.
Yeah. Got to get laid, man. When's the last time? A couple of weeks now.
About a month.
Are you, like, spending a lot on cable?
No, actually.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just watching, like, baseball games and working.
So if you won't bet Dana, does that mean our dial-a-date with Dana is off, too?
Yes.
Why?
Our next guest is Dana, who's looking for a new man.
Unless you, if you don't want me in the studio, that's fine.
All right, let's go to, I don't know what the final persons or
It
person.
should be for, I'll play for Wheels.
All right, you're playing for Wheels. Wheels, Artie's going to play for you when we figure this all out. Lisa G's here with headlines. Lisa, come on in and tell us what's going on at the Howard 100 newsroom. Yes, Howard 100 News working tirelessly and with much effort to bring you all Howard news all the time.
I wonder if a hooker would put up 25 grand worth of sex. Like, I wonder how much. Why not? A legal hooker, you know, if we call Nevada.
A legal hooker.
Yeah. They have them in Nevada.
I don't know the answer to that, but Lisa G has the answers to what's going on in the newsroom.
All right. It's only 1 week away, the official red carpet premiere of Artie Lange's Beer League.
I like that it's Artie Lange's Beer League.
Yeah, it's thrilling.
I read a review.
Oh, yeah?
Where?
Variety.com.
Yeah, well, we
What'd
read
they
that.
say?
We read that on the air as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't
must have
remember what
missed
they
that.
said.
It was
I
good.
thought it was
good.
positive.
Yeah, it was a positive review, yeah.
Said the fans will love it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Right, pretty much?
Yeah, we read that on the air. They were very nice. That was, like, actually surprising because they're a very snobby.
Let's take bets around the room. Robin, will Dana be at the premiere? Yes or no?
Jeez, I want to say yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Fred, what do you say?
No. Well, I have control over this, so I'll make sure of whatever way I
Lisa,
bet.
what do you say?
Yes, she will be.
And I say the answer is, of course she'll be there.
All right.
No.
Absolutely.
How much? You want to bet me?
Is it because she's sneaking in? Is it because it's an old invitation?
She will be there because they will be back together. Dana
She will be Artie's date.
Dana will make a call sometime before the premiere, wishing him good luck, and Artie will melt, and that will be it.
Then I have a question.
You want to bet me directly?
Will Artie be?
Because then you would not do it.
I have a question. Will Artie be speaking to the audience at the premiere, like in
Yes.
before it
Real
starts?
quick.
Of course.
Okay, so then will Dana show up by his side?
No, not by his side, but she'll be there.
Will he
in
call
the
attention
audience.
to her?
Dana will be there. And yes, he will call attention to her.
I want to ask Day. Hi. Sorry about
I just want to say hi to Day.
Sorry about the fuck you, bitch. Hope you die in hell.
Have a few
I never said that. Let bygones be bygones.
I do want her to be very happy, but she won't be at the premiere. That'll be a Polish stripper that I met.
Now everybody's going to think Dana's a Polish stripper.
No.
All right, if Dana doesn't go, will Artie bring a date? Robin,
No.
yes or no? No.
He'll bring his mother.
Let's go to Fred.
My mother's going by herself.
No, the sister will be the date.
The answer is no. Artie will not have a date.
You don't
Really?
think he'll even walk the red carpet with his mom?
I have a consideration. I'll be walking the red carpet with a bunch of people for photo ops. Me, my mom,
I
Norm
can't wait for the premiere.
Norm MacDonald.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
I would
Where's
love it
Day?
what if Dana shows up? What are the odds, Robin? Yes or no?
Yes.
Will Dana show up with a date?
I don't know how that's possible.
What do you mean you don't know how that's possible?
What if she goes and she gets a ticket and she brings her man?
She can't get a
that would
ticket.
be the best.
Maybe her boyfriend already has a ticket.
We're sold out.
He got one. You didn't know they were dating.
He'll be escorted out by several of my New Jersey friends.
I say Dana will be there. That is my prediction, and my prediction is always right.
All right.
You know, I spoke to a relationship expert yesterday.
Oh, good.
Artie's thrilled.
About Artie and Dana.
Go ahead.
And they have this addictive relationship. And that's why it's...
Artie, an addict?
Yeah,
You're kidding.
I'm a dick.
Well, you know, it takes two to tango. Someone is always picking up the phone rather than...
Have you ever seen Artie tango? I have. In his case, it takes one to tango. No, Artie will be there with Dana. I guarantee it.
All right.
Let's see if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Well, he's going to work very hard to make you wrong.
Oh, I can't wait to make
Well,
him
Work as hard as he wants.
She also said that he is not the guy to have a committed relationship with right now.
The relationship expert said that.
Yes.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Well, he has a hard time balancing work and a committed, healthy relationship.
Yes.
That his comfort zone is work.
Right. Right now, he doesn't seem so comfortable.
Yeah. Is she sure about that?
I have a hard time balancing myself.
Wow, look at
What
that.
happened?
Yeah, some
I think a light just popped.
Oh.
A light
It's
just
God,
popped.
he's pissed off. You're busting my
Artie was
balls.
shooting at you.
And part 2 of the story is who is getting a ticket to go in to see your movie.
Who?
Well, I have tickets to give away here on the show, so I will give away some Artie tickets.
And Artie, I think, has some tickets.
You mean as far as what? Who's at work?
VIPs, you know, the whole, like...
VIPs?
Right.
We're working on getting Norm Macdonald there.
I'm giving away tickets to friends and family.
You got any VIPs?
Norm Macdonald.
She's talking about these. She saw me handing out these invitations.
What are those? Really?
These are just invitations to the premiere that I'm giving to people at work.
This is too much pressure for Artie. I know he's going to
I hate
explode.
this. It's like running a fucking wedding.
Oh.
Who's not invited?
Uh-oh, here we go again.
I knew that was coming. Well, we'll be on the red
Well, there's
carpet.
not enough people. There's not enough, seats to invite
Lisa
everybody.
G you got to have.
But
Well, she'll be working the red carpet.
I had to make a couple of cuts at work that were very sort of
Who'd you cut out?
hard to make.
I didn't know this was going on.
Because I
cut out.
JD can't.
Why am I not
You're
invited?
kidding. The
Are you
line stopped
serious?
at JD.
There's not
Artie,
one.
look at me. Are you kidding?
There's not one seat left for him.
Whoa, JD.
My goodness.
You see the kid every day.
But,
You're gonna let strangers go and not JD?
What strangers?
People you were giving tickets away to.
Well, they're fans. It's a giveaway.
Yeah, but I mean JD. JD got cut off. Who else got cut out?
That's it. That's
JD.
That's the only people.
Is Richard invited?
Yes.
Sal.
Ronnie
Ronnie the limo driver.
Ronnie the limo driver.
Scott the engineer.
Scott the engineer.
And JD can't go.
Well, I could probably squeeze him in.
Will and Jason are going.
There had to be somebody.
John Hine.
I love that JD's the cutoff.
I know.
Imagine
How
you're
did he get cut off?
I want to make a movie called The Cutoff.
And I love JD. But...
JD, you could sit on my lap.
You know what? I'm not going to sit down, so he could have my fucking seat.
You're going to sit down.
No, I've never.
Dana's not going to sit there by herself.
I've never. Yes, she is.
JD. You're the cutoff guy.
You know what? I'm actually honored to be the Scott engineer of the beer league.
You'll get in. I'll get
beer
you.
league.
No, you can't go.
No,
Artie says no. I got to help Artie with
He
this.
can go now.
Let me talk to you. You're not going.
I could only. What happened was the other issue was who do I invite with a guest? There had to be a cutoff there.
Uh-huh. And who did you
So obviously
deny guests to?
Howard, Robin, Fred, and Benji and Gary I invited all with guests.
Okay.
So
Right.
that means that, you know.
Everybody else is a solo.
Is it weird when you find out that you're the guy who can't go to beer league? Like everyone's going. to you.
You know, I sort of keep my my expectations low. So, you know, I don't like to, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
He was on the wrap-up show yesterday, and he's
I could listen to
extraordinary.
him. I could listen to him all day.
He's extraordinary.
He has no command of the English language.
And you know what he does? He mocks out other callers for being dull. Like he'll just say, "Thanks for adding to the excitement, dude."
What?
Yesterday, he ended the wrap-up show. I don't know how you guys got along without me.
Right. Yeah, he does.
What is it like?
That was
serious,
what I said.
I'm being serious. Cut out all the bullshit. When you find out that every worker here, everyone, is going to Artie's premiere,
All your buddies.
and you're the one guy Artie had to. Like he sat down and went, "No."
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
you don't know how that makes you feel? Be honest.
No, I am being honest.
You got to feel like a huge loser.
Are you
you know what? I honestly feel like that, before that.
Ralph is going.
I mean, even Ralph.
I don't know. I don't usually. Me and Artie don't really have like that much interaction, day to day.
How much interaction?
I used to buy a McDonald's all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
how much interaction though does Artie have with like
Ralph?
Dude, I don't know.
Zero. Why is he invited?
I can get you in, man.
No way, Artie. Why is
I'm
Ralph?
just doing this so we'll talk about it later.
All right, so you will. Okay, so you will have JD. Great. Okay, that's good if that's what comes out of it. But like at some point, you sat down and said, "Okay, I got to cut some
yes,
people." I've been in that
conversation. What did happen?
Right.
But wait a minute. Did you invite any of the E crew?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
of course.
Well, I mean, Scott the Pace and Doug and they're all.
You just don't like JD.
No. I love JD, but they're friends of mine they were close friends.
Is Dan the Song Parody Man invited?
No, he's not.
Okay, all right. I'm feeling all right now.
Dan's not. That was another cut I didn't want to make.
Well,
I'd love to have Dan there, and I could get JD there.
All right, JD.
I'll make sure that happens.
Artie's rethinking his.
Like in other words, well, here's the thing. Like I invited people that I'm sure are going to say no.
Scott, the engineer, was invited alone?
Yes, unfortunately. I mean, it's not like a wedding. If it was a matter of writing a bigger check.
I can't believe Artie doesn't realize I'm a married man.
I think I'm doing some people favors by inviting them alone.
Yeah.
But if it was a wedding...
Ronnie's invited alone?
Ronnie had to be invited alone.
There is no wedding, my friend.
I'm saying if it was... Right, exactly. And it was a matter of writing a bigger check, like a party, that's one thing. But this is limited seats. I had no choice.
Right, fair enough, JD. You are the man who was out in the cold, and that's
but I
just the
know
way it is.
two people are going to say no. I'm almost guaranteeing it.
Who's that?
I invited Mel and his wife out of courtesy. I doubt he's going to go.
All right, JD, maybe you could sit in Mel's seat.
Yeah.
He might be a big Ralph Macchio fan. You never know.
Also Scott Greenstein and his wife.
All right, he won't go.
Who might not go.
He's very busy.
The big issue was, the big discussion why JD really got crowbarred out of it was I was thinking about whether or not to invite Ross with his wife.
And did you?
But I decided that I know Melissa very well, and I said you should invite Ross and Melissa. So Melissa inked out JD. But I'm sure there's going to be extras. I guarantee Mel is. That's a courtesy thing. You can have Mel Karmazin see.
Well, I don't know. Mel is very excited about being
I'm sure he is.
He's been talking about it.
Yeah, he's been talking to me about it a lot.
I got a feeling Norm's going to be a no-show too.
Well, JD, congratulations. You were the one guy left off Artie's list in the entire corporation.
I have another question. Is Stuttering John invited?
No, he's in L.A. and I didn't even think about it.
I didn't know whether you extended the invitation or not.
No, I didn't.
You should have invited me.
Who's your biggest champion?
John, I know, has a movie, He wrote a film that he says it came out in the casting breakdowns. He always wanted me to play his best friend in this movie, but he never brought the script in. For 4 years, I go, where's the script? He goes, I have it at home, I'll bring it. He never brought it in.
So did you finally see it?
I think, no, I never saw it, but I think a buddy of mine told me he saw in the casting breakdowns, like, audition for Stuttering John, or, John Melendez's movie. So I don't know where they're at. They're casting it.
I hope Ralph Macchio shows up at the premiere.
Ralph is guaranteed he'd come. He's excited to meet you.
Oh, very, very good.
I've never met his wife, actually, so it'll be fun to meet her.
Well, let's hope she's hot.
Are all the cast of the movie going to be there?
They've all pretty much ours. Laurie Metcalf's coming. 𝗦𝘁𝗍𝗿𝗱 is a real great older character actor. You'll recognize him from a million things.
Fabulous. You got everyone to show up who's in the movie. I like that.
Cara Buono, the hot chick who plays my girlfriend from The Sopranos, she's coming.
Thank you, Lisa G. And by the way, just for your edification, Scott the engineer is already bitching about that he can't bring a wife.
I knew it.
Is he really? That's unbelievable.
This is a guy you got into. He didn't
wouldn't pay a dime to stay at the Borgata.
I love his wife, Robin, but this was a limited thing, and I go, what am I going to do? Invite his wife without Ronnie's wife? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, Scott, tell the truth. Come on, everyone says it. You've already been.
I was just joking. I'm insulted, but I actually know somebody that can get me an extra ticket.
Are you really insulted?
Hello, Double A?
His name's Double A. No, of course not.
All right.
Ronnie's back there like, look at you, you're crying. I'm not. Who? It's his thing. He was nice enough to invite me.
Is Penny Crone invited?
No.
Oh.
None of the news department.
I mean,
was
they're like new in my
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
You know how they
I'll lose
get.
sleep over that one.
I can't believe Penny's not going to be
I'm sure they'll be covering it.
All right. Well, what is it, Ronnie?
There. Over here.
You got to get on a mic, Ron.
Yeah, I didn't know, man.
Yeah, we're doing a radio show. You take as much time as you can. Just get on that mic real quick and say whatever it is you have to say.
Number 2.
He's out there crying.
I'm not.
You're right.
You don't have a microphone.
Right away.
You don't have a microphone. It's probably on backwards. You don't know how to work something.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You don't know how to work a headphone. Go ahead.
All right. Is that better?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Well, people have to hear you.
All right. So as soon as he hears that he's not invited with a guest, he goes, and then they said, I'm not invited. He goes, oh, you're not invited with a guest either. I go, yeah, okay, so what are you crying about right away? And he gets this
I wasn't crying. I was busting his balls. I wasn't.
He gets this face on. Everybody saw it. He gets this face
What is
on
wrong with you?
like he's dejected, man, right away.
Well, what's the deal, Scott? You have to go home and what now?
I have to go home and say I'm going to the premiere next week. What?
I'm going bowling.
And your wife is going to say, I want to go to Artie's premiere.
She can't go.
And you're going to say no?
I'm going to Chicago to the NASCAR race.
I guarantee, here's my prediction, Scott the engineer will not be at Artie's premiere.
That's right.
Why not?
JD can have
Because your
his
wife's
seat.
not going to let you go.
Artie, I must decline.
Artie, it really had nothing to do with my wife. My son is going to be away, and she doesn't want to be alone.
Let me know right away, Scott.
Well, all right. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
But I'm not.
And Artie, good luck to you with the premiere. I know it's difficult to make a list and have to cut certain people
cut
off.
people, yes.
Yes. We feel your pain.
What's going on, man? I didn't make the cut for Artie's big movie premiere.
Now you did, though.
Well, I mean,
Initially, you didn't, though.
I guess that's if there's, people who say no. So I'll keep my fingers crossed. But
Is that a slap in the face for you that you didn't get the invite? Like, you were the cutoff point?
No.
Well, you're always kind of like the show underdog,
Exactly.
Never really getting,
exactly, and then
you never really get the recognition you deserve. You always get ripped on.
Greg, you know me so well. you know how everything goes around here.
So this is just another,
It's just another thing to add on to the legacy of JD.
But after a while, though, that's gotta, it's gotta wear on you.
I'm sure it will one day, and
Especially coming from a friendly guy like Artie, he's he's a pretty friendly guy around here. He's pretty generous, and then you become the one guy that he doesn't invite to the premiere.
Shit happens. What can I say?
But you're in now, though. It looks like he's gonna pull some strings.
We'll see. Talk to me the day after the premiere. We'll see.
Why can't you just be happy you got the invite to the premiere? Look at JD. He didn't even get
I'm not happy about anything. All right? I'm a miserable cocksucking motherfucker. And if you want to call me an asshole, then that's what I am.
Ronnie, is he an asshole?
He always feels like he's left out.
Scott.
Is he an asshole?
Are you gonna show up to the premiere?
I'm coming with Ronnie.
He's not coming.
He's not
coming. I'm going to take his ticket right now.
Wednesday night that I get up at 3 a.m. Not like
So
some
do
other
I.
people
I get
that
up
have,
at 3:30.
that have like 4-day work weeks,
I
10
get up at
weeks
3:30.
off. Yeah?
I have to be at work Thursday.
Yeah, so do I. So
Yeah. So
the fucking movie goes till
come
like
on.
9
Ronnie,
o'clock.
is he not going because his wife's not gonna let him?
Exactly.
Who said I wasn't going?
He's not going. He won't be there.
Now, what if your wife was allowed to go? Would you be there?
Definitely not.
All right, we'll see about it. I'm holding you to it, Scott.
Let's go to John Boy. And John Boy, you're on the air.
Do you have any time?
Time?
I just wanted to give Fred a heads up.
Which is?
Well, during the break, Sal was hitting the booths real hard. I have good information on this, doing some long 30-minute sessions. And if they're sharing that same chair on the Friday show, I would shy away from that.
Yeah? Sal hitting the booths again?
Yeah,
For real?
they're dirty in there, and he's doing those long sessions.
How would you know?
Well, I paid off the guy who cleans up the jizz. I gave him a picture of Sal, and I just wanted to know how often he was going there.
Hold on. This is just...
Yeah.
Don't even count it.
Confusing me. Shuli, go ahead.
The guy called in about Sal going to the booths, and I actually went with Sal to the booths one night when I first came out here and started working here, and he convinced me on a drunken night to go.
Was it gross?
You know what? It's new. It was a new thing for me because in Vegas they have the booths, but they don't have actual live girls that you can pick like a meal. You know,
Right.
you go. They're sitting outside the door, and you go, "I want that one." And
do you and Sal go in the same booth?
No, not at all. I would have never.
Pick a girl, and then she stands behind glass.
Yeah, you give her money right before she goes
and you beat
anywhere.
off in front of her.
Yeah, but it
that's
goes from 0 to 60. Like the window goes up, she's got a leg up, there's stuff flying in there, and she's like, "You want to see this in here?" And she's like talking to you like,
yelling at you.
And
"Oh
you-
my
Are your
God!"
pants down?
Oh yeah, they were down into.
So she's staring at your penis?
Yeah, I guess. I'm hoping. She's,
Wild.
It's great, Howard. It's great. It's so
Your
relieving.
wife doesn't consider that cheating?
My wife doesn't know it.
I
guess
hope
until-
not.
I hope nobody calls. It's not cheating because there's a glass that separates you. You know?
Do you have a
That'll
favorite
go
girl?
over
Do you
well.
go to the same place all the time?
At that place,
Sal probably has a relationship with one of these whores.
Hey, Martha.
There was this real hot Puerto Rican chick, and she was a little chubby because that's how I like them, you know? And I go in there.
That's how you like women, or that's how you like Puerto Ricans?
I like Puerto Ricans or anyone. I like them a little flabby. I don't like them airbrushed like these penthouse playmate chicks, a bunch of phonies.
Yeah, they're gross. They're called
want
train
that.
wrecks.
Yeah.
That's what Sal likes.
Yeah, so I go in there.
Was Sal's girl really ugly?
Oh my God, he picks like the janitor, bringing in the mop.
She looked like.
I'll take that girl over there.
yeah.
No, excuse me, sir. That's our janitor.
Yeah, he cleans the booth, sir.
Her hair looked like it was made like it was dyed in mustard. You know when a black girl dyes their hair blonde?
Yeah.
It was like mustard yellow braids in her face, and I love that. And she's got on this real shiny black lipstick. So anyway, she's in there, and she goes, "Baby."
What does she do? She just take off all her clothes?
Takes off her clothes, but she thinks I'm a tourist or something.
Right.
She goes, "You want a good time? You gotta slip me another 40." So I go, 40? I go, "I'm a fucking regular here. Get on your knees." She's like, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry about that." So she gets
He's bragging.
Yeah, I'm a regular.
How dare you insult me?
You can't rip me off. I know the ropes. I'm here every day.
She gets on her knees, and I say, "Start licking the glass," because that's the only thing that's separating us.
Right.
So she goes, "You want me to lick the glass? You got to give me $20." So I gave her $20. So she's licking the glass, and I'm smacking it against the glass right where her mouth is.
You're slapping your penis.
Yeah, but it's against the glass, so there's a separation there.
Don't you think the glass is filthy?
There's other guys
But
doing
the
that.
thing was, it was a little dim, and once I finished, I opened the door. There was dried stains around my wet stains. So I think I was hitting against somebody else's mess. So I get out, and Shuli's next door.
Evidently, you're not the only guy who likes to whack his penis against glass.
Yeah, somebody else thought
No
of
wonder
that.
it looks the way it does.
So I get out, and Shuli is still going to town. He's right next door to me. So I'm drunk off my ass. I start banging on the door. "Shuli, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here." And I'm banging. I go, "Come on, you fucking pussy. Finish already. Let's go." So I'm like, whatever. I go around the corner to the magazine section. There's Shuli reading a magazine.
I was done in a minute flat.
I was banging on the door with somebody else in there.
Shuli, did the girl you get, is she decent looking?
She was hot, man. She was this hot Spanish chick, and she had like this Brazilian like tank top, like the Brazil soccer team. Her tits were hanging, and she was smoking hot. And I went right. I made a beeline for her. I go, "You, let's go."
All right, so then you go, and then there's when they say a booth, like, is it like?
It's literally, it's like a, you know where you used to take pictures, like in those little photo booths. booths.
Yeah.
It's like that, but there's another side where she stands. The window goes up as soon as she gets her money, and
she starts stripping.
She's stripped. She's
Standing
nude.
at your level, or is she elevated a little
She's
bit?
she's at my level, and then she puts her leg up on like the window or the wall, and takes like a dildo and just goes to town.
Oh, gee.
And like,
Does she
and
talk all nasty?
oh
and
my
stuff?
God, I was done in a minute. I was, and I was like,
Really?
So where are you from? You know, you never want to do that in a peep booth. Start asking the chick where she lives.
So and you're beaten off, and then when you walk out, like you sit in the lobby and other dudes are there.
It's like one of the weirdest feelings in the world because you're like.
Is there anywhere to clean up? You just go out and start fingering the magazines?
You just you have your
Same
head down.
magazines
You
everyone
make
else is
no
reading?
you make no eye
like,
contact.
Is it like Time magazine or is it Dirty magazine?
It's Field and Stream.
No, is it Dirty magazine?
Yeah, there's dirty, and then they have like dirty videos, and then they have like old '80s videos that you can rent, like Teen Wolf next to like pornos and shit.
Karate videos.
Yeah, and it was just insane.
It's
man.
a video store.
It's a video store with a peep booth in the back, and it was my first experience.
How many booths are there?
There's like 5, I think. 5 or 6.
No, there's 15 booths. Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
You didn't go around the corner.
Excuse me.
Artie, have you ever done anything that? I mean, you're a degenerate. I'm a degenerate. Have you ever done anything that?
I went to the boot when I was 17 years old. We took I got the bus to Manhattan right at the corner of my street where I grew up. It was a 15-minute bus ride. And twice when I was a senior in high school, I was 17, we went to these booths. And there was a live chick, like, doing sex shit. I remember I didn't jerk off or anything. Me and my buddies
Were you standing in there with your buddies, or did you have individual stalls?
No, I was by myself.
Because it seems like Sal sometimes the curtains go up and he sees other guys beating off.
One time that happened, yeah.
Really?
It was to my left. I didn't know it. They're called
in your blind spot.
They're called buddy booths.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I noticed a whole bunch of guys just hanging out in the back. They looked like they were just looking at their feet, kicking shit around. I didn't.
But this is when Times Square was littered with the
booth.
places.
They're called buddy booths. So
why would you have that?
I guess queers, what they do is they go in and they go side by side and they whack off and look at each other.
Then why do they need a girl?
They don't. They're video. These are video booths. So
aren't they for like couples too?
And I put money in there.
Couples.
And I put money in there, and I put on the scene, and this girl's going to town on a guy, and I'm taking care of myself. I'm really going to town, and I turn to my left, and there's a guy looking right at me, jacking off. Who's jacking off right next to me? I was like, holy shit!
Can I ask you something? What do? You let your pants drop down to the floor?
No, there's a whole ritual. First, I go to Sbarro's to take a piss.
Yeah.
Then I get a big wad of toilet paper rolled around my hand, and I tuck it in my pocket.
Okay.
Once you get there, you take out a dollar bill to open the door to get in. You don't want to touch anything. Close the door, use the same dollar to lock it. Slide that dollar in, take out your tissues, start changing the buttons. It's all sanitized.
Right.
Then, you pick a video, you go to town,
Sounds
you blow.
incredibly clean.
Oh, you watch videos? I
This
thought you were
one-
looking at real girls.
Well, that surely was live girls.
That's so fucking creepy.
So you go to the video booths as well?
Oh, the videos are the best.
It's
because
crazy
a big variety.
because you could take any video home and watch it and do it in the privacy of your house.
I got kids running around at home.
You know what I think it is? I think that live girls are more expensive than video.
So then the key is once you're done, you finish on the tissues, you roll the tissues up, and there's usually a chair there in the corner. You just throw the wad of tissues behind the chair. And
I like how he states.
And when you get out, you just put your feet together, you put your shoulders down, and you look right at the floor, and you walk out like a little Chinaman, You don't look up,
See, again, I went, it was 1984. It was 1984, and Times Square was littered with them. And I was 17, and recently I asked a buddy of mine, did you ever go back? He went, no, I've never gone back.
I would just feel creepy, even walking in and being part of that, and then you have to walk out, and then you're waiting for Sal, and you're sitting there reading a magazine.
It was weird. What's a funny thing is Florentine on his last DVD, Meet the Creeps 2, they do this bit where they go outside these peep booths, and him and Don Jameson are standing out there with hand sanitizer and napkins, and as soon as guys come in or out, they're like, "Hey, buddy, you need to clean up. Here, you want a squeegee? Take the squeegee in the booth with you."
I must be thrilled. Yeah, Richard, what's up? What do you want to say? Oh, you're on 3. Okay, go ahead.
I had a friend in Missouri who went to one of the video booths in Kansas City,
And he sits down to watch a movie. He puts his quarters in, and he sees something moving out of the corner of his eye.
Yeah.
And right head level, right next to his ear, was a big cock. And it came through a hole. So he jumped back. It scared the crap out of him, and he reared back and kicked it with his boot. And it broke. And the guy started screaming, and the guy pulled a knife. It was a gay guy in the booth next to him.
Wow.
And so he jumps over the top and gets in a fight with a gay guy and ends up going to jail for like a week after he kicked the guy's penis.
I'll tell you, I went to this place. This is what guys in high school do, junior high school. We went when we were like 15 or 16, and we would go and put the money in and watch the movies, not the live shows. But you learn weird things about your friends, because I was in a booth and my friend was next to me in a booth, and all of a sudden I heard a horse whinnying from his booth. And I guess he was watching a movie where a girl jerks off a horse. And he told me she in a bucket, and then she pours the bucket all over herself, and it rolls down her.
Oh, God. That's too much.
Sal, you broke him in, man.
I broke 𝗙ощ.
Yeah, he caught me in a moment of weakness. No, actually, we were coming back. We were debating whether to go to Scores or the Pete booth, and then we decided, you know what? We'll pay the $40, and at least we'll shoot a load for sure. So
Yeah,
we
we
went to the
did.
Pete booth.
It was fantastic.
It was good times. It was interesting. My chick was hot. Sal's chick was a mess, but that's the way he likes them.
But yeah, mess is hot to me. You know what I mean? They got to be beat up.
So, Sal, how long have you been doing this for, man?
Too long. You know, for the first time yesterday, I went to a Pete booth. I haven't done this probably in 6 years. I hate to say this, I went to a Pete booth before I got here yesterday. Because there's a 24-hour one on the way here. And it was fantastic. It was a glory hole one. The only thing that sucked about it is that when she was blowing this guy through the glory hole, as soon as the guy came, a man's head came into the shot and finished the guy's penis, and that was it. I was done.
So that's when you came?
No, I didn't finish. No, it ruined the whole thing. So.
Julie, do you ever see yourself getting to the point where you have an entire routine worked out?
No, that's crazy, man. That's like a pitcher before a big game. You know, he like has his whole routine that he does.
Well,
but if you're good at what you do, then you have a routine.
It's not that. If you have kids at home and stuff, you don't want them to catch hepatitis or something off your fingers. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not cheating on my wife, but
I love the fact that everything's sterilized up until the point where he smacks his cock against the glass window.
Yeah,
right? And what about the dollar bill using as your that's like your little protection?
Yeah, that's like my little wet wipe, so to speak. You know.
Dollar bills might be dirtier than the actual doorknob.
Yeah, your cock might be.
Well,
cleaner.
now you know. Lots of dollar bills that you're holding on to probably went through a Pete booth machine.
They were the handle for door 5, 6, and 7.
I'm gonna start putting my initials on the dollar bills I put into the Pete booth machines. And
Wait a minute.
You should do like a little contest.
You know what story we forgot to tell in there is after we got out, we met a fan on the street, and Sal shook the fan's hand.
And he goes, "Where are you guys from?" We go,
Countdown of the weekend. Fred Norris' bachelor party was number 10, and for those of you who missed it, number 1 was 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗄. Number 2, Artie's cocaine in a pig suit story.
Oh, wow. I just knew that was going to be number 1.
I got calls from my buddies like I'd won an Oscar. You have no idea. Like the kids I grew up with, they're like, dude, number 2.
Number 3 was Billy West as Marge Schott apologizing during Christmas. That's not an easy one to beat, Artie.
But Artie's that pig story is so good.
Number 4, and I got to say, I agree. High Pitch Eric and the Fish Show. That had me pissing in my pants.
This is great. I didn't hear the whole 10. This was awesome.
Yeah. Number 5 was, of course, the Gary tapes. Number 6, Stuttering John versus 𝗪𝐵𝐵 fight. I was surprised listening back to that, how good it was to listen back to it.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Number 7, Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf. Always weird hearing that. And number 8 was Jesus Twins, which I heard the replay of. Always funny.
Yeah.
Really? They made the top 10.
Oh, they
That's
were
amazing.
great. And number 9 was the DeBella funeral tapes, and number 10, the Fred Norris bachelor party story. So, well, those were your top 10.
Wow. You know, I got to admit, as a fan, the 𝗪𝗪𝗿𝗪 thing, I had never heard the whole thing. I knew it was a situation where Fred got his mother 𝗪𝗪𝗿𝗪, you guys busted his chops. I heard segments of it here and there over the years on Best Of. But it's just so funny how the fans think like they love tension and arguments and negative shit.
Yes.
Because I finally heard the whole thing, and God, the tension between you and Fred is that is unreal. I mean, it's fascinating.
But why were you mad at me? I mean, I was fascinated. You got your mother a cookie puss.
Yeah.
And
I think
you know
he's still
what?
angry.
It's so many years ago.
Still angry, aren't
Here's
you?
the deal. When did Cookie Puss happen?
Cookie Puss happened at let's see.
It was probably in the 80s.
Right.
I'm going to guess it was 86 or 87.
Jackie was there, right? Because
Yes,
Jackie
20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's 20 years ago. Well, how do I remember?
So why are you so upset? I mean, it was, you have to admit now, 20 years later.
That was an odd present.
That was just bizarre.
It was supposed to be a goof.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
That's
What do
where
you mean?
No, that's why I got mad. Because it was supposed to be a goof.
It
I
wasn't
thought
a
I was
goof.
sharing. Yes, it was.
You got your mother a cookie puss and
As
a goof on who?
Look, I
On
actually
her?
got no. It was. I just thought it was a fun, silly thing to do.
But what did you
That's
really
all.
get your mother?
I actually really got her earrings.
Bullshit. I will go to my grave.
All right,
See,
whatever.
this is how it started. You said you caught Fred in a lie. He got
He's
offended
lying.
by that.
I know he's still lying.
You know what? You know
You're
what?
lying, and I'll tell you what.
You know
I
what?
still-
You know what? Here.
You were dead-
I'll say.
you were
I'll
dead
say. I'll say
serious.
one thing.
You were dead
You
serious.
can say whatever you want, dude.
Thank you.
Well,
I
I
will.
was there. We
Because
asked
you're
you
lying
what you
right
got
now.
your mother. You
I'm not
said
lying.
a
Yeah, you are.
cookie puss.
You weren't there.
I'm telling
you
you
don't
the
know.
truth. This is my feeling.
But
Why
that's your
would you-
feeling, but it's not the truth.
I know you're lying.
It's not the truth. It's your feeling.
Can I tell you why I think you're lying? Can I just tell you why?
Go ahead.
Okay. I know you. You're not.
But you don't know me that well. You think you know me. If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me.
I know you. And I'm going to go to my grave saying that you did not mean it as a goof.
And that will
Why
be
would
happening
you goof on
when?
your mother? Why would you goof on your mother? Your mother's not going to. I know your
It was
mother. She's a
supposed to
simple
be
woman.
silly. See, you don't understand silly stuff.
No.
When people try to do silly things, you come in and you don't understand the point of
Fred,
something silly.
You weren't seeing your mother that much at that time. I mean, you would.
No,
go
actually, I
home
was.
You would go home on weekends and stuff, and you would love your mother.
Yeah, but I always
you
goof
meant it.
around.
Oh, it's so not a goof.
All right.
Ladies
He
and
never
gentlemen.
told
See,
us
but
about
you're
any
si-
earrings.
you know what,
did
you
he?
come
He
from
just
a-
told us about a
But
cookie
you come
puss.
from a very.
I guarantee you there were no earrings.
All right.
I guarantee it. Take a polygraph test.
Artie, what does one do when you're telling the truth and everybody says that you're lying? I'm going to ask an outsider.
You know what?
What do you
get,
do?
You get frustrated like you're getting. I don't know what to do. I wish
Thank you.
He can
I just wanted to. I wanted to check with a real person in the room, not these two liars.
I mean, I don't. See, this was what was amazing about that bit too is Howard has this ability on the air. If you get somebody mad, you think, okay, fine, he's going to back off. Then he went into that voice.
Yeah.
What voice? Oh, the
His
cookie
mother.
puss.
And his cookie puss. Oh, you did the cookie puss voice.
And it's like you feel for Fred because you can tell he's so mad. And then Howard saying, "I'm afraid to get out of this voice."
You don't
In
wanna
the
deal
voice. It really was. And Jackie had such a fucking awesome line in the middle of it. You in the cookie puss voice, you said, "Jackie, how come you pissed in your mother's face?" Remember you said Jackie urinated in his mother's face.
Right.
Which she did.
That's all you did. How come you just pissed in your mother's face? And Jackie said Carvel was closed. And then you were afraid to get out of the voice. I had never heard the whole thing. And it was tense, but the fans love that negative shit, man.
Oh, they do. They eat it up.
And I just know Fred. I mean, Fred's right. I mean, we don't have a lot of time.
We're circling back down to that, circling back around on that line of thought, aren't we?
I'm just telling you.
We're just going to keep going around.
I
on that.
never heard earrings before today. It's 20 years later.
No, it's 20 years later. But you know what it was?
He didn't get
it. Was the no? It was the same reactions. Like you did not. You're lying.
You are.
All right.
I know when
I'm
you're
lying.
You gave her a cookie puss.
And
the cookie puss. No, because everybody was coming over. My nephews were coming over. It was just a silly thing.
All right, okay, but let's not rehash it.
I remember it being very
we've only done that over the weekend.
It's been rehashed.
I only remember it being very sincere. I gave my mommy a cookie puss.
Okay.
Hey, and it was sincere.
and Robin gave her mother an arsenic cookie puss. So
That was just straight arsenic. She's a grown woman.
Do they still make cookie puss, I wonder?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. That's a
And
perennial.
Fudgy the Whale and
Fudgy the Whale.
And then you were goofing on Fudgy the Whale. In the voice, you're saying, I hate Fudgy the Whale.
I do. Oh, that's great.
Fudgy the Whale is bad. And, you know, in fairness to Fred, since it was the #1 bid, too, just to go back, I finally heard the whole thing. Robin is the one who said, Fred must have said it to you earlier in life at some point, because you said, remember Fred used to get his mother cookie puss all the time. That's how you got into it. So Fred must have confided in you or something.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Fred's gotten, like, sort of more
He's sophisticated
socially
now.
normalized by his wife,
He's a sophisticated.
Allison Norris, who, you know, has a normal sort of background. Sensibility.
Well, she's from this planet. I mean, that's really where the whole Fred is from Mars thing sort of stems.
No, this thing from Mars came from a very angry joke man.
No, the thing from Mars comes because it's
a very angry, bitter,
it's like you're from
mean,
another planet.
nasty little fucking troll
It's
named
like
Jackie
you don't
Marlin.
know the customs of our planet.
Right.
I love how Robin acts like now she's got the boats and everything else like that.
You know what I mean, Fred?
We all came from shit.
Fred, the simplest thing.
But now, now all of a sudden, Robin has reinvented herself as Dame, Edith Evans or something. I love
she
that
always
shit.
could fend for herself. You were like,
Oh,
you were
come on.
You were like Kyle XY. I had to take you around.
Really, we weren't
You
sure
weren't much
about
better, bud.
Oh, come on. I at least
Before
looked
you were
like
king of all media.
No, I at least could
You were a
carry
slob
on.
like the rest of us.
Oh, it wasn't the slob thing. It
wasn't
just,
slob. He's missing the
You
point.
seem to not know.
I miss
things.
no point.
You had
I'm
never
getting
had
the
a
point
bank
right now.
account. You were 25 years old.
I'm getting the point. We're rehashing history.
No, it was just that you were 25 years old, and my wife and I had to take you around and teach you how to, like, open a bank account and how to get an apartment.
There's even a statute of limitations on, like, murder and things like that. There's no statute of limitations on these stories.
No, you're a much more sophisticated guy now, and I am contending that...
Oh, stop wheezing,
Wait
Robin.
a minute.
The
No,
cookie
come on.
puss. I am contending that the cookie puss was a legitimate gift that
No,
you
it
thought was
not.
a nice gift.
You
That's
know
all
what?
I'm contending.
Howard.
It's not.
And I will
but
always
there
think
you go.
that.
It makes a better story to do it the other
acting
way.
Remember, you know how we laugh at Richard because he says he goes to the same restaurant
Right.
every night?
That's Fred.
Who did that?
Fred.
You know what? This is like talking about somebody when they were 5 years old. It's like, it's 20 years, guys.
You were.
Give it up.
25.
You were 25 years old.
And guess what? I'm not 25 anymore. And we're talking about, it's like, it's like...
You know what? At least Richard went to a Chinese restaurant. Fred would go across the street to his, what was it, like a deli?
Yeah.
Were you afraid to venture out on your own? That's what it was.
Right, it was
No,
close.
I went to a lot
so
of
he
them.
was.
That's a place I went every day because it was right across the street. I would get my coffee there every day.
It was like a Vietnamese place, right?
It might have been.
But it was owned by a foreigner.
Yeah. Oh, everything's owned by a
And
foreigner.
you'd go in there, and you'd go in there and talk to the dude every day, and
You were a regular.
Very much.
and he'd have like a hero every night or something.
Right.
What did you get there? What did you order?
I ordered a cup of coffee and whatever. I was smoking at the time. Get a pack of smokes.
Yeah, but you got your dinner there every
No.
night. It was like your kitchen.
No.
It was. He's lying.
Not-
See, now he's going to make.
Oh, here
he's
we go.
revising
I love this.
history.
It's like, you guys are nuts.
He'd be in there for all three
You guys are
meals.
insane.
What do you want, Fred? Do you want the same, Fred?
If you want to have a conversation, we'll have a conversation.
That's
You
where he
just wanna
bought
sit
his.
there and just
That's
shoot
where he
shit.
bought his
Go ahead.
mom's earrings for the deli across the street. Fred, I got some nice
That's a funny
earrings.
one.
These fell off the back of a truck.
Finally, a good joke.
Fred, what do you want for dinner tonight? The meatloaf again?
No, that's Hindu.
We just got a shipment of real human ears. You could eat.
Barbecued ears.
Barbecue. Well, I think Fred was just very frightened back then. When
He had never been out of that little community he
This
grew
is
up
beautiful
in.
when people have a conversation with you. When you're sitting in the room, it's like you feel like a fucking, anthropology rat or something.
The big city scared him.
Yep. Hey, I understand.
Wait, is this the woman that I knocked on her door one night because I thought I was having a heart attack and wouldn't open the door?
I was much better, Fred, but we're talking about you.
Why wouldn't you open your door?
Wait a minute, but he was knocking on my door because he had been splitting logs that weekend.
No. Let's not divert. Let's focus on the task at hand. And the task at hand I tried calling someone, and then you tried going over and talking to him, and ended up having.
He was so funny because he had cut down a tree.
No, I hadn't cut down a tree, Robin.
He's like,
boy, Jesus Christ. Is it my life or is it not?
He's like Abe Lincoln who's splitting rails.
There's nothing more frustrating than when you tell somebody what's going on. No, that's not what happened.
I feel weak. I haven't been eating. I wanted to lose weight. God, I'm so damn thin right now, but man, I don't eat anything.
So the weight you put on, you took off.
Yeah, I got inspired by Beth. She's doing a lingerie shoot today.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So she goes into this mode, she broke her foot, so she can't really exercise. Although she's been going to a gym anyway, she doesn't care.
She told me she was going to try Pilates to keep herself.
She doesn't care. And then she had the shoot, so she had to get real thin for it. So she just doesn't eat, literally doesn't eat for days. Wow. I go, what day are you up to that you haven't eaten? She goes, I don't know.
She hardly can lift her head off the pillow.
Yeah.
I was reading in one of the tabloids. That's what it keeps ending Renee Zellweger's relationships. They say she is so obsessed about her weight and dieting that she makes every guy she's with crazy. That's why they can't stay with her.
Really?
Yeah, they say she'll starve herself to the point where she's weak and tired and cranky.
Past that. I told Beth, banging me is such great exercise. I told her how many calories you lose when you bang me.
It's a good move.
That's right. That's all the exercise you should need.
That's right.
Want to work out a little more?
That's right.
Come back to the gym.
I met a cousin of Beth's in Cleveland this weekend. She was at my show. She's very pretty family. Yeah.
They all are pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Which cousin is that? I probably don't even know her.
She said she's a second cousin, but she has Beth's last name. Oh. And you look into her face, you could tell.
See a resemblance.
Yeah.
She was very nice.
Do you think there's any chance the two of them would go to bed with me?
I don't know.
Or maybe Artie, were you trying to work something? You're a single guy now.
Yeah, Artie, we could be brother-in-laws.
You could be dating Beth's cousin. That would be great.
Have fun.
Howard's worst nightmare.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
That would be hysterical. You two in the same family.
Oh, Christ.
Did you hit on her? Hey, what's the story? Did you get laid?
I did not hit on her. Okay, listen to what I pulled here.
Uh-oh.
Forget the commercial.
I found out that I sort of I definitely relate more to a loser guy who gets blown off by a chick than, anybody else because I've always been that guy. But through show business, sometimes you can get a broad,
Right.
So this was a theater in Cleveland, outside of Cleveland, 1,500 people, sold out, great crowd, really energetic. And I had a couple of drinks on stage. I did about an hour, and at the end, the crowd sort of really came towards the stage, and I was signing autographs, and there was a lot of hot chicks, but I was a little lit, and I said, fuck it. The security guys were so cool. I was signing autographs, and the security guy said, listen, point to a hot chick. We'll take them backstage if you want.
Nice.
And I said, you know what?
This is beautiful.
Fuck it. I'm going to be David Lee Roth here.
David Lee Roth. When John Belushi died, he had girls crying and Playboy Playmates fighting over it.
Right. I mean, So I said, you know what? Fuck it. And there were a lot of really hot, those Midwestern blonde, really
corn-fed girls.
Yeah.
Corn.
So and I was being ruthless, dude. In my head, I was being ruthless. I said,
it was evil Artie.
I go her, and then they start going, we can come backstage, and they start jumping around. Then one of them had a friend, so a couple went back.
How old? Real young?
14. Well, I'll get to the part where the two chicks that came in the limo with us back we're both 22 years old.
Oh, nice. Well, you ain't that old. You're 35.
I'm 38. You could work.
I tell people you're 35. Go ahead, yeah.
I should start doing that. It's Show Business Live. But a really hot brunette chick comes up, and during the show, she had brought me a drink on stage too, and she was real sexy, like my type, and I was like, "Fuck it." I said, "Yeah, her, definitely her," and she goes, "My friend's with me too," and her friend was really hot too. I go, "Yeah, both of them." So as they're going backstage, security guys, I see out of the corner of my eye, she's with a guy who looked like a really nice guy, just like a guy, you know, a fan of ours, typical, you know,
right.
And he looks at her and he goes, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "I'm going backstage." And she keeps walking. Now, the corner of my eye, I'm looking at the guy, and I feel so sorry for the fucking guy that I go, dude. I called him. I said, "You can come too. You can come too."
No.
And I don't know what the guy. I mean, it was like she was being evil, you know, and really busting his balls. And again, I relate more to that guy.
All right, that's good.
Turns out the other chick was with a guy too.
Oh,
so
you have no luck.
I'm not smooth. I'm not smooth at all. I said to the guy, "Yeah, both you guys can come back." But now I said, "Fuck it, fuck them."
You know what? Both
He's
guys
backstage with a bunch of guys.
Yeah, both guys come back, and the girls go home.
Well, listen to what happened. So I said, "Fuck it, I'll find a few more hot chicks," and
somebody's got to be single here.
I pick out another 4.
Right.
And then what happened was these Stern Fan Network guys were there, and they had come to my DVD signing earlier in the day, and they made me promise they could come backstage. But they're 4 guys, and I was like, "All right," because that Stern Fan Network, you don't want to get them mad at you, man. They're like fucking the mafia.
Shit about you, yeah.
Right. So I said to those guys, "You can come back now." So
what were their names? Like, do they have special handles?
Yeah, what the fuck were their handles? I forget the handles. I was thinking about the chick.
Mutt.
So listen to the full loser story here.
Yeah.
So now,
if you got laid.
So now I go backstage, and now it's like a gaggle of people there, and I was with Nick DiPaolo and these 2 other guys, and Nick is married, and Nick is very faithful to his wife, which, you know, he's like, so he was like, "I don't even want to see any of this. I'm walking outside," because he was just like, "I'm gonna have a cigarette."
I should say, he must fuck around.
I mean, no, he doesn't. He's being a very, like, faithful guy. He, like, made a commitment to this marriage thing. Because Nick, years ago...
How long's he married, man? 2 years or so far?
He's been married a couple years.
All right.
But, you know, he seems happy. Him and his wife are perfect for each other. Actually, a very good couple. So he's being a good boy, and he just walks out to have a cigarette because he doesn't want to see a guy way uglier and fatter than him get laid, I guess. So now I got to deal with the fact. So the hot chick with the boyfriend, though, was being super aggressive. Like the way I wanted some of the other chicks who were single to do. But they were sort of laying back. She was coming up to me and going, "I'm originally from New York, Artie. I'm taking you out. We're partying." And the guy is looking at her like, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "I'm going to party with Artie. That's what I'm going to do." She started hugging me, and like it was really awkward for me. And again, because I'm not used to being that guy that the girl wants, you know.
Right.
And the other guy's way better looking than me, and I'm thinking showbiz, man. It's unreal.
That's the greatest.
So yeah, right. No. So she's being more aggressive. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know."
The story doesn't end with you getting a load on your chest, does it?
No, it's not quite that bad.
Good.
So finally I go to her. I go, "I don't know. You guys going to a bar?" She goes, "We'll take you out." And then the guy sort of gets her aside, and I see out of the corner of my eye he's getting a little tense, and he goes, "You are married." That's what he says.
Oh my God, he married her.
I guess if either that or he's talking about her husband that he knows. I don't know what the fuck.
Right. You're married to another man, and you're cheating on both of us.
It was weird. He goes, "You are married." So now I'm going, okay, this chick is bad news, all right? So I don't want any part.
Bad news is the kind I like.
Well, you know,
yeah,
I don't.
But the guy's there, Howard. He could shoot him.
I don't want to get shot.
I've done that move, but go ahead.
Oh, you have?
You're better than me.
With the guy there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh, well,
you.
wait. We'll hear that story after this.
I had a mean streak.
Really fucked the commercial after this. We'll hear that one. So now I'm like just trying. I got to keep her away from me because I don't want to get shot. So these other two girls, they talk about a part of Cleveland called the West 6th Street bar. There are a lot of great bars. She goes, we're all going to a bar. It'll be real fun. It's like a college bar. But I go, the bar's going to be nuts. And you try to make that creepy move where you go, well, you know, my hotel has a bar.
Yes. No, that's the hard part.
So they were kind of not into that. And I was like, okay, I don't want to creep them out here. So I said, well, where's this bar? They go, all our friends are going.
Dude,
and
you're
then,
wasting time. You just say to one of them, listen, man, let's get out of here together.
Well, so now they go.
This is getting crazy. Let's get away from
We
it.
had a really big limo, and they say, can we come in the limo with you?
So what, all the dudes, too?
No. Just these
the
two other
girls.
girls. The other people, I had to focus on a couple. You know what I mean?
Good.
So
I like this.
Because me and my other buddy who
At
was
least
there.
you got the two girls in the limo and got rid of these guys.
Right. Me and the one other comedian that was there is single as well. There was like
the other chick
four
pissed?
of us.
The one who was with the guy? Was she all pissed?
You know what? They went off to their own domestic squabble. I said, fuck it. It looked like there was going to be a major argument going on over there. So the two chicks, like 22-year-old chicks, both really, really hot. You know, definitely solid 8s, come in the limo with us. And they go, we'll go to the bar together. So they get in the limo, and then it's me, the other comic who's single, who's trying to rap with them too, and Nick, again, still miserable, smoking a cigarette out there, and the limo driver. So now it's like you're talking to 22-year-old girls, which is, oh my God, you know. It's like,
who cares?
Right. So I realize I have nothing to say to them. We pull up to the hotel. We drop Nick off. He gets out, and he goes, it's good luck, fucker.
Well, Nick's a bummer at this point.
Yeah, so he leaves, but he was cool. He's like, I'm going to get out of your way. Go nuts, you know. So he leaves. The other guy leaves. Now it's just me, my other friend, and the two girls. Perfect match.
Perfect.
You know. And both of them.
Did you care which one you got?
No, both were hot. How rare does this happen? Either one was fine.
You didn't even care which one.
Oh, this sounds good, man.
So we drive up to this bar.
Go ahead.
Now, the most conspicuous thing ever. Picture like this entire row.
Well, dude,
of
now's
Cleveland.
the time you say, hey, you know what? Why don't we just go back to the room?
See, this is where I need some advice because I got to figure this out.
I say, you know what? I don't want to go to a bar. I just did a big show, and I got, and Howard needs me tomorrow.
I was trying to, believe me, I tried to pull all that shit. And first of all, after I come off stage, I was sweaty. I had to look grosser than ever. I mean, they really had to take a bullet for the team, these two. So
this is where you need Coke.
And also, absolutely. That helps everything.
Howard, why does he even stop at 4 girls or 6 girls? Why doesn't he have 12 girls?
You got to focus on a couple. You got to,
girls,
you know what I mean?
Girls, no, he's right. He's got this down right. Except, like now you go.
Well, listen to what happens.
Make the creepy move and go. Let's go back to the room.
But the girls will start competing for his attention at that point. Then you know who to go with.
Listen to what fucking happens here. So now we pull up to this hot area of Cleveland. All these like great bars, lines of kids outside. And again, you know how huge you've been in Cleveland forever. Big limo pulls up. Some people who had been at the show were at the bar.
Right, of course.
So the limo pulls up, and they know it's me right away. I'm the only guy with a limo in this town, I guess. And so as
the town limo,
right as the limo's pulling up, they start screaming Artie and everything. We get out of the thing with the two girls. Forget it. The lines of people, a bachelor party, guys had been at the show.
Perfect.
Shock the push shirts, Major Stern fans.
Say, let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with this.
So this one kid, it was his bachelor party. I get out of the car. He elbows the two girls out of the way, gives me a big sweaty bear hug, and goes, it's my bachelor party, sign my forehead, and gives me his magic marker. I'm like, dude, I gotta do this. So they want to go into this bar that is ground zero for this, to meet their friends. And I walk up to them, I go, girls, listen, I can't do this. I can't go in. You see, it's crazy. And they're like, yeah, we get it. And I go, there's a bar back at the hotel. I may go have a drink there. And they're like, we got to go meet our friends. We love that, that type of thing. So I go, and the one girl goes,
sorry.
The one girl goes, I come into New York all the time. My friend goes to school there. And she goes, can I give you my number?
What school? High school?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She goes, can I give you my number? And I got her number. I got both of their phone numbers. They gave them to me. It was weird. And then I said, well, I really got to go. She goes, you know what? I would have tried to bite the bullet and go, but there was no way to go in one of these bars. It would have been impossible.
No.
Right, you're not going to make any time in that bar.
When you had him in the limo, you say to him, listen, we're going, fuck this bar, man.
Right.
Let's
Well,
go.
I tried to hint at that. It was like, I mean, they
you
weren't.
say, this is what I'm doing.
They weren't stripper types. They were like, you know, just
Nice
regular
girls.
people. Yeah, it was. So they were creeped out by the hotel.
See,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. He needed more people. That way you say to the girls, we're having a party at my room.
You got a shitty selection of girls.
Anyway,
Robin might be right on this one.
You know, I'm still drunk. They give me their numbers, and then I leave, and my buddy goes with them. And I'm like, dude, don't even call me if you fuck one of them, because I'm going to be
Did he
livid.
fuck one of them?
No, he didn't. He talked to me the next day, and he was like, you know, we got in the bar, and they sort of blew me off and everything. But I got into the limo, and it was just me and the limo guy going back to the hotel, and he was laughing his ass off. He goes, hey, man, you know,
hey, you loser.
You came close. So, of course, I go back to the hotel.
Ooh.
I get I take a shower. I get a cheeseburger, and I jerk off.
Why didn't you just tell the girls, hey, why don't you go to the bar and come back to my room later and we'll party?
So your move at that point would have been in the limo.
My move is clear. I'm very direct because I have no fucking patience.
Right.
I'm a nut.
He's not going to any party.
I ain't going to any party. The party is right here.
Right.
Where I am. And I say point blank, I go, hey, let's go back to the hotel and party there.
Remember Bingo when she was here the other day?
Yeah.
Even the old hippie knew, there's going to be a whole happening at my house. The only happening was Bingo.
Well, here's
there
a
was
weird...
nobody there. You could have even said there was a party in your room.
What happened that was weird was the chick, like sometimes you get a vibe a chick is raring to go, and the only one that was that aggressive was the one with the married one.
And that's the one you go to.
You know, and if I tell you what, man, I don't know
you
what...
did the right thing. You
If
don't
I
want to do
would've-
that in front of her man.
Oh, forget, because I would have felt like such a douchebag.
You did
well,
that to some guy?
I did a thing where this chick I knew was there with her husband at some event. And she came up to me and said, hey, I want to fuck you. And I was like, well, you know, it looks like you're pretty busy. She goes, you tell me where to meet you, I'll meet you.
Oh, my God.
So I said,
and that's sexy, too, as wrong as it is.
I said, listen, I don't agree with you, but you know where I am. If you want to come visit me. I got home 10 minutes later, the doorbell rang, and I was like, okay, what the hell? And I would never do that again because it was wrong.
but at least you weren't taking the guy in your limo.
No.
I felt so bad. I felt so bad for this fucking guy. He really had a look on his face like, what are you doing? And I got a feeling, though, if I was a fucking dick and said to the security guys, he can't come back.
Yeah, she would have been in there by herself.
You never know.
You did the right thing. You had a heart. You had a heart.
Yeah.
And you're a guy, and you got to do the right thing. And not only that, there was I remember in Washington, Fred will notice, I did a record signing once. A chick walks up straight up to me with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend says, this girl is the hottest thing I've ever seen. I'm telling you, she looked like fucking Carmen Electra.
Right.
He walks in, he's like a biker dude, and he says to me, hey, my girlfriend likes her, you want to kiss her? So I go, I don't know. He goes, do whatever you want to her. I go, really? He goes, yeah. So then she goes to the bathroom and the record store, and she walks away. Oh, no, I know what. He walked away to go to the bathroom, and she's standing there with me, like, waiting to make out at the record store.
Yeah.
And no one was at my record signing. It was unbelievable.
How weird.
It's you and this girl.
It was just me and this girl, and she's super hot. And then he comes back and he goes, hey, man. He goes, you know what? Any other guy ever even looks at my fucking girlfriend, I'll kill him. Oh. He goes, but I'm a fan of yours. You do what you want with her. And I just said, I said, hey, thank you. She's a beautiful girl, but, you know.
What city was this in?
Washington,
D.C.
I said, first of all, I'm married, you know, which I was faithful. And secondly, it was like weird. Like, I mean, this guy probably going to chop me up at some point.
Right, he could get pissed off at you one day and come back.
I said to my one buddy who I work with on the road sometimes, I'm like, okay, if we're going to do this now that I'm single here or whatever, and we're going to, our objective is pussy at these gigs, we got to figure out a game plan. And it is try to get a private party afterwards somewhere, and you just let us select
you got to let these guys. You got to get somebody in charge, like a Ronnie type,
like a trim. One band had a trim coordinator. That's what they call it.
You got to get like a Ronnie type who gets it.
Right.
And he'll who's like a complete brazen guy. He just goes up and says, "You girls want to come back and party?" They go, "Yeah." They go, "Come our boyfriends come?" Go, "Fuck you."
Fuck some hoes.
We're not looking for boyfriend night.
Yeah, they take care of that before they ever get to you.
By the time they get to you, is pretty good shot.
Right.
That it's like 5 chicks who were probably one of them's going to blow you.
These security guys, the Palace Theater in Lorain, Ohio, their security, they so get it. They were fucking men's men. They were like,
but
dude,
you broke down the system.
I know. He goes, you point to a chick and
say to them, that embarrasses me. I don't want to point to any chicks.
Right.
Use your judgment. In fact, you got to get a guy who says to those guys, listen, Artie can get laid a lot.
Need a bullshitter.
Yeah, don't embarrass Artie.
Right.
And don't ask Artie if he doesn't care about stuff like that. But if I'm telling you, here's what we want.
Right. Here's some backstage passes.
Yeah, we want, this is
right. That's what you need passes to give out.
Yeah.
Like Gary's a gavone. In the old days when I was single, a hot chick would be in here, and I'd say to Gary, ask her if she has a phone number and this and that. Do me a favor. And he'd come back and he goes, "Oh, I didn't know you were serious."
Remember that he did that a couple of times. You really wanted that,
now, Ronnie, the limo driver, is a different story. You get a type of guy like that who walks up and he says to these...
He knows what he's doing.
He says, listen.
Yeah.
Get us some fucking single girls who are hot.
Right.
You know what? Maybe you need to hang out with Ronnie so he'll go with you on these
Bring
things.
Ronnie with you. He'll coordinate.
I made a bad choice in the chick who was with somebody because that started an avalanche of negativity.
Right.
And the 2 girls that came in the limo, they were very nice, but they're not stripper like crazy girls.
Oh, come on, Artie. You don't know what those girls are like.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Couple of drinks in them, bag And these were not the kind of bars like New York clubs that have like a private area. I mean, it would be hanging in a bar.
Like college bars.
Right. That's what they called them. They said college bars.
Like even when Ralph and I would go out, he would say to Ralph would say to the bouncer guy would be like, listen, sectioning off your area, no one will be above the bother you. Ralph would walk over and he'd say, listen, we don't want guys coming over, but if you see a hot chick, she's allowed in.
Bring her over.
So before you know, I never did anything, but all of a sudden, only hot chicks were in your area. You start. Guys would come by, and I'd go, "Oh yeah, come on in," and then the bouncer would go, "You're not. You get out of here."
Right. And Artie doesn't understand that exclusivity, that idea that only you can get here, heightens your
appeal.
That's right.
Yeah, and take a shave.
That's why that scene at the Hard Rock Pool a few years ago, that whatever they call it, rehab on Sundays. Yeah. Oh God, what a scene!
Are you bringing that girl to the premiere? The one who called in the other day with the flat stomach?
I'm not bringing her. I mean, she's be
coming,
there.
Right?
I'm not taking.
She said she's going to blow you.
What about Siobhan's daughter?
I'm not taking.
Are you going to call her?
I might. You know what? I'm really thinking about calling her.
You want to know something? Siobhan keeps calling and saying, "When are you going to call the daughter?"
Again, which worries me because I'm afraid the girl is grossed out by me and Siobhan is forcing her on me.
That's not it.
But
dude, who cares?
I'm not taking a date. That's disrespectful to Dana. It's too soon. I'm not taking a date to the premiere.
Die? What are you?
No, but I mean, we just
statute of limitations.
We just broke up, and it's
disrespectful. Are you going out with her or not?
Who, Dana? Right now, no, absolutely not.
So what are you worried about?
But it just happened. I'm not going to go.
It didn't just happen. This has been happening.
It's been happening for a year. I'm sick of it already.
No, I wouldn't do that to her. That's not right.
You're so crazy.
I'm not saying I'm against getting laid in a hotel later in the night. I'm not taking a date.
That I understand.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
Well, on the night of your premiere, Artie, you should get laid.
It's going to be, first of all,
if you don't get laid.
First of all, Dana is in the movie. How hard is this going to be?
I don't know.
She's in for 2 seconds. We put her in the background or something.
If you don't get laid the night of your premiere, what's the point?
The premiere of Artie Lange's Beer League at the Ziegfeld.
You gotta get laid that night.
You don't get laid, you can't get laid.
Hey, Allison, you're on the air in Cleveland. And then we got to get to Lisa G, who's here with the headlines. Go ahead, Allison.
Oh, hey, Artie. I was the one that bought you a